Hey guys, it's Vi and welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, hi, hello, my name is Vaihisha Taknai, and no matter how you got here, whether you just clicked on a link and it took you here, whether you are curious as to what the Drifter Challenge is, or if you are a returning subscriber or just a viewer who lurks and has stumbled upon my video, I wanted to welcome you to my channel and introduce myself to you. Right now, we are starting a brand new Let's Play series here on my channel. This is the Drifter Challenge House number 1. Yes, folks, I have done this before, and I needed to let you guys know because some of you don't know. I am the creator of the Drifter Challenge. I unleashed this challenge onto the Sims 4 simming community back in March of 2015. This mini challenge right here is one of what will be a total of 24 mini challenges within it. Basically what it is, in a nutshell, is you start with a sim with absolutely nothing starting. So they start with 0 simoleons in a world completely gutted. So in Oasis Springs and in Willow Creek, they are completely bulldozed with residents evicted, and basically it's kind of a rebuild your town, sort of like a legacy at the same time. I don't know, it goes from house to house to house. All of the rules will be listed in the description below if you are interested. I'm not going to go over the rules for House 1 either, but I will be listing the main goals for this house in the description below. But like I said, there will be a link that will take you to all of the rules. I have them listed on my own personal blog site, and I have them listed on the Sims 4 forums if you want to check those out. There is a wonderful Drifter Challenge community at the Drifter family that has built up around this challenge that I have created. The people are amazing. You should get involved if you want to. I would love to follow any journeys, pictures, if you had questions, if you're doing Let's Plays. I have an entire list of drifters doing Let's Plays and that have blogs, and I try to keep those updated so everybody can follow everyone's journeys. It is amazing what has built up around here. There's tons of friendships. It's fantastic. If you don't know what the Drifter Challenge is, get involved, get on the bandwagon. We would love to have you join the Drifter Challenge family. It would be amazing. Anyways, what I wanted to do first off is I want to introduce you to my new starting drifter. This is Kyla Drifter. She is adorable for starters. I created her. I'm going to do a create a sim video. It is not up yet, but when it is, I will leave the link in the description down below. So make sure you check that out if you want to see the creation of Kyla Drifter. Kyla Drifter is a sim who loves the outdoors. They can enthuse about nature to other sims, and they become happy when they are outside. Now this trait is going to be extremely helpful for starting in house number 1 or any of the starter houses when you first begin, because as you can see, guys, there is nothing here. She does not have any walls. There is nothing for her. So loving the outdoors is probably one of the best traits to begin with. She also has the new vegetarian trait. Now this one just came out with City Living, and I haven't had a chance to really explore this one. Vegetarian sims will actively avoid eating foods that contain meat products, and they can become sick if they eat such foods. So it's going to be interesting to see what I can do. Starting out drifting, you don't have a kitchen, obviously, and on top of that, now I have the added struggle, if you will, of trying to find foods that are vegetarian friendly for her. The next trait that I have given her is the insider trait. Insider sims love being in clubs, and they tend to be happiest when they're surrounded by their friends. So this insider, I believe this came with Get Together, so she has a little bit from everything. She has Loves the Outdoor from base game, she has Insider from Get Together, and she has the new vegetarian trait from the brand new City Living expansion pack. I also have given her, well, I haven't given it to her, she comes with the domestic trait because she has the family aspiration. Domestic sims will see their familial relationships grow faster and stronger. So in addition to that, her aspiration is to have a big, happy family. So first off, she needs to become an adult. Bingo, she already did that. She is a young adult sim that has no traits, no friends, nothing in her inventory, and absolutely no money to start with. She's going to have to spend a total of 1,000 simoleons on kid stuff to bump up to the next tier in her aspiration. I wanted to let you guys also know that this right here, all of these traits that I have chosen for her, I have not handpicked those. I actually did a random trait generator in order to give me all the traits for her as well as the aspiration that she is going to be working on. Anyways, so before we actually hit that play button and start, I wanted to do a little bit of something else. I wanted to go here into the build mode because I wanted to introduce you to her lot. This is where we're going to be building. It's where all the magic is going to happen. This is a 20 by 15 lot. It is originally called the Agave Abode. I have since renamed it to the Drifter Challenge House 1 just because that makes things easier and I can find exactly where we're at. Not that we'd have a whole lot of trouble because let's be honest, guys, if you look around, all this stuff is bulldozed. This is the only lot that's going to have something on it currently. Let me see. We do have a couple locations of places she can travel. So if she's asked out on any outings, whether that lot is technically unlocked or not, she can go as long as she has 1,000. Same can apply if she decides she wants to go to the restaurant and have something to eat or go to that area at all. And the other place that she can go is to Granite Falls, but that $1,000 also is a requirement. But anyways, all of that is in the description down below and the rules, of course. So here is her lot. It's 20 by 15. I told you it was the Agave Abode and it has absolutely nothing on it. As you can see, all of her money is also dropped to 0. Why I wanted to go here is because this is where you guys can see how everything goes. Right now, the lot value is at 1,500 simoleons is what it is worth. This is what I wanted to do, is add some traits. So I also did another random trait generator for my home lot to pick 3 different traits to add to this lot. This is something that was added in an update, as well as actually more were added with the City Living expansion pack. So I did not handpick these. These were something that I randomed for. I was kind of excited about trying things like the Quake Zone, etc., but it's not what I rolled, so I'm going to go with what I rolled, guys. So the first thing that I rolled is home studios. The artsy vibe makes this a great place to be creative, so painting, writing, and woodworking usually comes out better quality. So that is the first trait for our house. The second is one called Penny Pixies. Sims often find loose change around the place. It's like there's a secret money fairy or something. So this is probably going to come in extremely handy, and it's going to look like I actually picked these, but guys, I didn't. The very last one on the list that was chosen for me is Bracing Breezes. Oodles of fresh air make for a bracing environment to exercise. So I'm going to choose those as the 3 traits for my lots. Just so you guys know, that can be changed at any time during gameplay. So I'm not going to be changing it myself, but if you decide to play the Drifter Challenge House number 1, just know that you can change your lot traits at any time. And so it'll help, maybe it'll change your strategies that you have built up for playing. And you can change, if you did not know, you are welcome to change the aspiration in which your sim is working on at any time. You can change that. It doesn't have to stay. I'm probably going to keep mine here. It does add a level of challenge if you do not swap aspirations all the time. When you swap aspirations all the time, it is easier to gain rewards points, guys. And rewards points are amazing to have. I will show you why. There are lots of things here in the reward store that can be very, very helpful for you. One of the main things is getting this moodlet solver, 500. It instantly removes all negative moodlets from your sim. There's a whole list of things here, guys, and the only thing that I say is off limits is this potion of youth. Otherwise, everything is fair game. You can purchase any of these at any time as long as you have the rewards points. And like I said, aspiration changing makes getting those points even easier. So let's see. I've got my lots traits done. Her money is set at 0. I'm going to go into my game options and I'm going to double, triple, quadruple check because I want to make sure that my autonomy is set to full for everyone. I don't want to have this disabled. I want them to freely roam. I want my Sims to be aged whether I play them or not, and we need to have our lifespan set to normal. It looks like everything is correct for me. It's going to fill empty households, so if there are any empty homes, it's going to fill them. So I have taken the time to populate and build up homes in Newcrest. I have populated a little bit in Windenburg, and I have also changed all the lots in Granite Falls. That's going to make it a little more difficult for me because then the rentals will be more expensive, but I think the lots are more beautiful. I didn't build them. I actually downloaded them, and I also downloaded a restaurant. I did not build mine. I do have a restaurant in the works currently. I'm just not there yet. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and hit the play button, and I am going to send this lovely young lady all the way down here to do some fishing. We have just begun this save file, and when you do this, when you have a cleared out world or when you start a brand new save file, it does take some time for any of those collectible dig spots or plants or anything else that you can harvest and collect. It takes a bit for those to spawn and be ready. So pretty much the only thing she can do is socialize with others, maybe play on her phone, go fishing, that kind of thing. So we're going to start her out with fishing. I wanted to see what she's got here. She has a whim to get out into the city. I am going to pin this one. I cannot travel to the city unless I am asked on an outing there, but eventually maybe that'll happen. So I'm going to keep that one. She also wants to join a new club, and I'm going to hold on to that one at least for the time being. I don't want to join a club currently because we have no way of meeting our club members. We cannot have club gatherings on our home lot, and we have no way of getting out to them because we do not have anywhere near 1,000. Folks, we have absolutely nothing, and we have nothing in our inventory. So house number 1 is always going to be a favorite drifter challenge for me. This one is my favorite house challenge. It's going to, I don't know, I think it's always going to be a favorite for me. This is literally where everything started in the first place, and it's just so much fun. I have done so many drifter challenge house number 1s. It's crazy, but I am so excited to be starting it over again here on my channel and sharing the drifter. She's a drifter. This is Kyla Drifter, starting Kyla Drifter and her legacy and her wonderful journey that we're going to go. So let's see. We just got a cichlid, and it is excellent quality. So I have a question, and I know I have asked it before, but I have yet to have an answer. So maybe some of you guys can help me out. So it says freshness is excellent. Now I have seen the freshness go all the way from an excellent all the way down to poor. So what is that freshness meter? What does that mean? So if it's poor quality, you can't use it for cooking, or you can and it'll affect how the dish is prepared, or does that have nothing to do with it? The same can be said for using the poor quality or excellent quality fish for when you plant food stuff. So let's see what fertilizer, that's what it is. So if you know the answers to that, would you please leave that down in the comment section below? I have been wondering that for quite some time and cannot find an answer to that question, and I am genuinely curious how that works. So I'm going to check on the spawn stuff. It looks like we're starting to get them. We have that one over there. I'm going to sneak a peek and see. Yes, they are actually, all of them look like they're up. So I'm going to start her on this. We are going to stop fishing, young lady. Go harvest the stuff. We've got to raise some money because she's fine right now, guys, but eventually she's going to need to use the restroom. There is no restroom in this neighborhood. This is pretty much the only amenities right here in this neighborhood itself. We have a barbecue grill. We have some picnic benches to sit down. There are some planter boxes where we can order seeds and she can harvest the stuff and that kind of thing. But aside from that and the fishing spots, those are all the amenities that we have. So we have lots of digging and stuff to do to get some money, to get some stuff. So we're going to come around here, and like I like to tell people, we're going to do our rounds. We're going to go do our rounds and do some harvesting and gathering and collecting and see if we can't find anything good. So far, she's only found a rose quartz, or just a rose stone, rose crystal, and it's not really worth very much, so we're going to have to keep hunting. We've got some stuff. I want to get some frogs, and I am crossing my fingers that we get a really, really good frog. I want to get these ready for breeding. I don't know how many of you guys have done any frog breeding, but it can be quite lucrative in profits. So I am hoping we get some good frogs. The first frog on the list is a $120 Dirt World frog. Guys, that is amazing. That is a wonderful start to our frog collection. So not only do we have a collection piece, but we just got that, and I'm so excited because that's a really good one. And we also got citrine, and that is worth not very much either, but that's okay. Okay, let's follow her around. These lovely little boxes, They are fun to open just because you never know what you're going to get inside, but you kind of know. We're going to get a My Sims trophy. So if she had a treasure map and she dug for treasure, the likelihood that the My Sims trophy would be an expensive one goes up for these time capsules, but typically they are worth more if you just sell the box and don't bother opening it up. Now, I thought it might be kind of fun if I open these, because it might be kind of fun to start that collection and maybe finish one. I think that I was able to finish a collection. It might have been House 1 where I finished one of the collections, but honestly, that could have been an offline Drifter Challenge house. I'm not really sure. But I think I've only been able to do the My Sims trophies once or twice, I think. So I would kind of like to work on that. So I think I'm going to be opening all the boxes, opening all of the fossils and that kind of stuff. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but it might be fun, just as an added bonus for myself, to turn these into the Geo Council. Now, they do tend to go down in price when you send them into the Geo Council, unless you're lucky enough to get a rare one. I don't know how many of you guys have had the opportunity to finish that collection where you get the little elements that you get from sending those in. If you have, please leave me comments down below. I'd like to know if you've actually completed that collection. I never have. I've never even come close. So it might be kind of fun as an added bonus for myself to see about trying to get that one done as well. So our second frog on the list is a $30 frog that we got. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to breed frogs. And what did we get? We got another, ooh, that's a pretty good one. We got a $100 frog. So we have the eggplant whirl frog, and our 120 was the dirt whirl frog. I'm going to sell this one for 30. So that one's out of the question. We're not going to worry about that one anymore, but we have some wonderful frogs for starters. This is great. And what else did you get, my dear? She got another box. So we're going to go ahead and open those boxes, and we're going to open up our fossils and see if we get any good ones. Yay! Open this one and see what we get. Oop, wrong thingy here. There we go. Extract your fossils. So we got, what fossils did we get? A fossilized plant imprint for 70, and we got a perfectly preserved mustache for 100. They both give environment score of 3, and I think they will also get my sim focused if she were to look at them. So we are going to, I'm going to come over here. Whoa, camera problems. Let's see. We have these My Sims trophies that give you playful decor. So we may want to hold on to one for the future. And I'm going to go ahead and sell old Gabby. We're going to sell one of these, probably this one, because it's worth the most. It's $100. And we may hold on to this one. We have our frogs for breeding, and they also give, actually they give fun. Wonderful tip and trick from an amazing person, Tiger Lover. She also plays the Drifter Challenge. She gave me wonderful tips, and actually gave many drifters wonderful tips, that if you place one of these frogs by a desk and you're doing like hard work on stuff on the desk, they'll actually autonomously watch this at the same time, so they won't lose as much fun points, which is pretty cool. So we're going to send Pyrite for 10. I think we're going to send in at least this one, send this one to the Geo Council. And let me see how much the other ones are. We need more money because we need to buy our toilet for 250 is what the toilet costs. So we're going to sell the rest of these and see how close do we get, because I don't know, I can't add very well. It's wonderful that this thing adds for me. So we did hit the 250 mark for our toilet. And let me show you what her stats are right now. She's looking pretty good, folks. She needs a little bit of social, but she has some good things going. I'm going to go ahead and first off, just go ahead and buy that toilet, because Lord knows we're going to be needing it, because that's just what happens. In 90% of the Drifter challenges that I have seen, this is literally the first purchase that everybody goes for, so we're going to go for it too. Maybe I'll put him as decoration in our bathroom. So there we go, guys. We have our very first Drifter challenge, House 1 purchase. We purchased the toilet. I'm going to get her out here speaking to people. Who do we have running around? We have Roy Harris. This is somebody new. Let's go ahead and speak to you. We're going to give you a friendly introduction. Maybe we can strike up a conversation. If I'm not mistaken, he said with young adult. Yeah, so that's important. Eventually, Miss Kyla here. Kayla. No, it is Kyla. I don't know why I'm saying Kayla. There's no A. Miss Kyla here is going to need to have a partner someday. She's going to need to produce an heir, which is going to take us into house number 2. So this is a nice looking gentleman. Let's brighten your day. What was this one? Tell an insider story. Okay. And what was the evangelize vegetarian benefits? So those are some of the new stuff that we can do. So we might as well do it. She got charisma skill, and she learned that Roy is a romantic sim. So that's good. That's a good start. What else do you have here, buddy? Let's do a deep conversation and discuss our interests. There we go. Aw, uh-oh. That was negative, so he didn't like to know about vegetarian stuff. He wasn't impressed. So we're not going to do that again. Oh, but Roy agrees. What did she do then that he didn't like? Hold on, you're going away? We don't want you to go away yet, buddy. Let's see. I don't know what it did that twice. It says Roy agrees maybe vegetarianism isn't as intimidating as he thought. Roy might just grab a bite to eat to see what it's all about. Okay, so that didn't pan out very well. He ran away already. But this is a nice looking sim too. Hello, what is your name? Andrea Tepson. Hello, sir. We should introduce ourselves to you too. How about we give you a friendly introduction? You look like you're going for a jog, but let's just say hi. She needs a little bit more social. And we're kind of just waiting for more stuff to happen. We'll do a heartfelt compliment and maybe get to know him. Some more of these will be popping up. The dig spots and stuff will be popping up later, but it might be time for us to go back here and do some more fishing, just because we might want to do that. He's an outgoing sim. That's good. Maybe we can go fishing together and we get to know you. So how about we do that instead? Let's form a group. Let's see, more choices, actions, add you to our group, and let's go fishing together. So that way we can continue to build our friendship, and she can do what she should be doing to earn some money. Oh, he's gonna leave anyways. Okay, well that was a bust as well. So I guess she's gonna go fishing all by herself because he says, I really should get going now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you later. So goodbye, sir. I guess you're gonna go fishing alone, Kyla. I don't know why I keep calling her Kayla, guys. K-Y-L-A. It's Kyla. That's what I was going for, and I have no idea why I keep calling her Kayla. But anyways, she's going to keep running down here, and she's going to go start and do some more fishing, guys. So I'm going to wrap up the very first episode of the Drifter Challenge, house number 1, here on my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope... Oh, look, he's coming here, too. Yay, it worked anyways. So now we have our friend. We're still grouped up. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you guys all here next time. So in the meantime, I want you guys to go out there and be a pineapple. I want you to stand up tall, wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye, guys.